in their homes. Everyone's great about that it doesn't freeze. Sweat tells me that the flooding here on this side of the subdivision is so bad that her neighbors had to leave the house. But neighbors on the other side are barricading their homes with sandbags to make sure that no more water gets in their homes. Everyone's great about pitching in and helping, with the entire neighborhood coming together when times get tough. Because we've been through it before. And they'll be ready for next time. In Metropolis, Illinois, Pauline Fitzgerald, WPSD, Local 6.
Massac County Emergency Management Director Chris Thompson says to make sure you check on your neighbors or family that chose to stay in their flooded homes. And if you feel unsafe at your home and need to evacuate, call your local emergency management. And in this week's Sky 6 Through the Lens, photojournalist Chad Darnell shows us what all the flooding looks like from above. Quite a sight. Make sure to join us next Sunday night at 10 to see where we take you through the lens. We have some breaking news tonight out of Alabama. 22 people are dead after tornadoes ripped through the state. We're taking a look at some of the damage. Trees down, debris blown for miles. Crews are continuing to search through all this debris for survivors. Sadly, children are among those killed. The Lee County Sheriff says that they expect to find more people dead as the search continues. No word tonight on how many people are still missing. Continuing coverage, an innocent man. That's what President Donald Trump is calling himself. This as Democrats ramp up their investigations. Tomorrow, the House Judiciary Committee will request. Today is the 54th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. That was when police attacked civil rights marchers as they tried to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge from Selma to the state capital of Montgomery, Alabama. The attack sent 17 people to the hospital. The event helped push forward the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Thousands of people march each year on the bridge crossing Jubilee. Now, this is video from this year's crossing. You can see a large crowd showed up this year. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says the state should
people get financing?
Why, yes.
Massey Motors buys, sells, and trades cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Come in and check out our new inventory in downtown Paducah.
Log on to MasseyMotorCars.com.
For over 5 decades, a true American band. This is America. 50th Anniversary Tour. An unforgettable evening with America. May 19th, 7:30 p.m., the Carson Center. Tickets are on sale now. Buy tickets at the box office or online at thecarsoncenter.org.
Sky Tracker, brought to you by Saladino and Schaff, the injury law firm.
WPSD Local 6, the Weather Authority, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
If you've stepped outside this evening, you wanted to run back inside, right? It is bitter cold out there, and when that wind hits you right in the face, Mother Nature, Old Man Winter slapping you with the cold air, you really want to start shivering. I know, just like you, I want the warmer temperatures. I want some sunshine, 70s. Don't we all wish we had that? Not going to happen this week. Right now, we're looking live through our Sky Tracker network onto downtown Paducah at the Barkley Regional Airport just west of town. We have a mostly cloudy sky. When I was driving into work this evening, even a few snow flurries here and there, but that spits of snow or those spits of snow won't amount to anything at all. But just be aware as you're heading off to your destination tomorrow morning, you're going to have to bundle up and you could run into a few slick spots. It's 23 degrees right now, 68% humidity, but put your eye to the winds coming from the north at about 13 miles per hour, making that 23-degree temperature feel a whole lot colder. It feels like 11 degrees right now in Paducah. It feels like 8 degrees in Harrisburg. Over in Fredericktown, it feels like it's 3 degrees below zero. It feels like 8 degrees above zero in Sykeston. A very cold night in store for us. So keep this in mind. Those wind chills, very wicked tomorrow as you head out. Make sure you dress the kids in layers. More on that in just a few seconds. But at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, it will feel like it's 4 degrees below zero, 7 degrees above zero by lunchtime. By dinner time, it'll feel like it's 13 degrees above zero. So here are some tips for dressing for the cold, extreme cold. Make sure you have layers on the kids. You have them wear the gloves. They have those boots on. They have a face mask, a warm hat, some outer layers. I want to make sure you're keeping them safe, making sure that whenever they're waiting at the bus stop, not everybody has those fancy bus stops to where you can actually go inside. Some kids have to stand outside. Just make sure they're keeping warm. Live Ultimate Doppler. Now, here's the good news. It might be cold outside, but the good news is we have no snow with those colder temperatures. And Live Ultimate Doppler proving just that. Don't forget to keep those folks in the Deep South in your thoughts and prayers. More than 20 people lost their lives tonight because of tornadoes that swept across the Deep South. In 2018, we only had 10 fatalities when it comes to tornadoes. It's only February, and now we have more than 20. So keep them in your thoughts. Here's a look at Live Ultimate Doppler over the past 3 hours. Not much going on. Is that going to change? Hour by hour forecast says no. Whenever you wake up tomorrow morning, temperatures in the teens. By lunchtime, expect that mostly sunny sky. Same thing by dinner time. And I am expecting some changes. Although it's going to be sunny, we're going to see some rain, especially as we end the new work week. But in the meantime, for your Monday, that wind will cut right into you. 28 degrees on most thermometers, but it will feel like it's below zero in the morning, especially across southern Illinois and southeast Missouri. 34 above freezing by Tuesday, but still breezy to windy out there. Wednesday, 39 degrees, mostly sunny. Our next chance of rain moves in Thursday, Friday, maybe some springtime thunderstorms on Saturday. By Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds and 54 degrees. Leah?
Thanks, Jason. In tonight's Healthy Living, everyone loves a good night's sleep, especially parents of babies. On average, a baby sleeps for about 12 to 15 hours a day, often in long periods of time. It's well known that sleep plays a crucial role in a child's physical and mental development. That is why many parents express concern when their babies are not sleeping through the night. But researchers at McGill University in Quebec say parents shouldn't worry too much. Their study of 388 babies found that many healthy babies were not sleeping 6 to 8 consecutive hours per night. For example, at 6 months old, 38% of babies were not sleeping 6 consecutive hours, and more than half were not sleeping 8 hours. Even at a year old, 43% of the toddlers were still not sleeping through the night. This study suggests that it is common for babies to not sleep through the night. The researchers also found no association between sleeping through the night and later mental and physical development. The authors of the study also emphasized that the total number of hours a baby sleeps is probably more important than uninterrupted sleep. More than 24 hours after liftoff from Cape Canaveral, a SpaceX-designed capsule docked smoothly at the International Space Station. It is the first U.S.-made spacecraft capable of carrying a crew to dock at the space station in 8 years. The spacecraft began the journey early Saturday morning when it successfully launched from the Kennedy Space Center. It's all part of test flights for the spacecraft that could carry astronauts to the space station as early as July. Well, the Mayfield Cardinals punched their ticket this afternoon to the next week's state tournament. Adam Wells is in with a recap and look ahead for the Cardinals. And the Murray State Racers clinched their 26th Ohio Valley Conference Championship on Saturday night. Relive the best plays of the week and